Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Little Miss Recap is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap. My name is Amy Archer. I'm your host. I'm here today with Axel. We're here to talk the Traitors. Hello, Axel.
Hello, Amy. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Doing good.
Yeah. Are you locked in a polar vortex like we are here in the Northeast?
Nope. It is sunny and beautiful, and I love it out here
You
near
sons
Portland.
of bitches out there in the
Very
Pacific
moderate.
Northwest.
Yep.
It's supposed to be just single digits all weekend here and extreme winds, snow. So it's going to be fun.
Well, I am jealous because I love snow and I love the cold.
You're only saying that because you've been out of it for too long. If you
That's
came
totally
back
the
and
truth.
you were in it 3 days, you'd want to go home.
I don't miss slipping around on a highway thinking I might die. That's true. I don't miss that.
Mm-mm. You just do what I do. You just have Timmy drive you everywhere.
You worry that he's going to kill you. Okay, there you go.
So what did you think of this episode?
I really liked it. I really liked it a lot. The gameplay is getting better. I like what Rob is doing.
Okay, let's just get this out of the way
I'm
now.
happy.
I need a whole 2 to 3 minutes just to be like, Rob is so fucking hot. I just, woo! When he's quoting literature now,
Yeah,
what else?
that was...
What else is this man? If he picks up a guitar, Axel, I'm out. He picks up a guitar. I have to excuse myself to an interior room.
My wife, who works very hard and was kind of maybe in and out on this episode because she was tired. We're old. You have to admit it. We've all had to rewind in our time. Okay.
Yes. Be kind, rewind.
What happened? That was 40 minutes ago. I fell asleep. She all of a sudden woke up. Like, I thought she was asleep, and she was like, did he just quote Mark Twain?
He did quote it incorrectly, but he got the gist of it.
Okay. It was
the gist of it is what it is. Like he even used ain't, and so does Mark Twain. Yep. So I was like, okay, Is this right? He's just a complete darling sweetheart. We love him.
Okay. He is. Yeah. I think he is making this game.
I agree. And I need to know, guys, come at me and tell me, does he treat women like trash? Like, do we have any evidence of this? Because he's almost too good to be true. We don't deserve Rob today. You know what I mean? We don't deserve him.
He was on Love Island, and within the context of that show, it's kind of hard. There's so much making out and slopping, I don't know.
So should I apply for that show instead of Traitors? Could you imagine everybody be hooking up in the Love Island? I've never seen a lick of it, so I'm just going on what I think. Everybody'd be hooking up, right? And I would just be in the kitchen making pancakes for everybody. Does anyone
come on in, everybody? Who
wants a side of bacon? Come on
Who's in the pool?
Because nobody's going near me. They're like, oh my God, we have 20 really hot 20-year-olds. And what is that? Who brought their mother?
It would be that is a Saturday Night Live skit, but you'd also be like a national hero by episode 2. People would be like, she's the best. Oh my God, she's bussin'.
No, you can ask Timmy about this. You know what would happen? I'd get a couple drinks in me, and then I think I am Angelina Jolie. And I'd be making inappropriate passes at people, and they'd be like, Amy got me too, and she has to leave.
Oh man, I would definitely tune in for that, and I'd cover it on a podcast. Without a doubt. That's awesome.
Oh God. No, but I agree with you. Rob is making this season, and I liked Candice. I thought Candice was great in this episode. She was playing right back with him.
She was failed, trying. But, yes, she was trying. I appreciate it. I like her in general as a performer, entertainer on this show. I think she gives good stuff, but I think that she was outmatched and she started playing too late. Like we said, she was reactionary.
Yeah.
And Rob was more so, instead of reacting, he chills and he kind of looks over the playing field, what's happening. And then he makes his move. And when he makes his move, it's subtle.
He's calculating.
He's sitting there in the kitchen. He's like, oh yeah, you know what Colton said before he left? Like out of nowhere. It's like, Candice. And then they're like, oh, really? So he's manipulating everyone very well.
There is a reason he is a solid chess player, because in chess, you know this, you have to think 3 moves ahead. He is thinking 3 steps ahead at all times, because when Alan came to him at the end and is like, who do you want? He's like, I have 3 plans. Let me roll them out for you. Like, he's been thinking of this.
Yeah. And you're getting good stuff here, Amy, because quite honestly, he is, I don't think I'm wrong in saying this. I think he's already proven himself to be the best player of the Traitors game that has been on this show yet. Even, and I don't like to spoil other seasons, but there's certain people, Boston Rob, who was amazing in Survivor and just did not play this game right.
Okay.
And he is playing this game right because it's a different subtlety. The social game in Traitors is different.
Yeah.
You really can't be aggressive. And I think that, and the smartest thing I think Rob said was where he was worried after because he and Candice were going at each other at the table. And that was what worried me. That's why I was like, he's so smart. He knows really what to be worried about is he drew attention to himself there. And that was the worst. That was his, but he had to do it.
You know what, too? You know? I think to be good at this game, you really need to know how to read people. And he's good at reading people.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's different kinds of strategies that you employ when you do a Big Brother or you do Survivor, but this is clear. This is strictly just knowing who's going to fall for what. Like, how do you read people and what are they going to do?
Different.
And that's what he's good at.
Yeah. And it has to be a subtlety to it, because in Survivor, it really does behoove a person to be a leader and to lead the tribe and to be competent.
Yeah.
But in the Traitors, it's best to kind of be competent enough, but don't try to lead too much, because there isn't much.
You don't want to stand out. You don't want to stand out.
Yeah, as soon as you stand out, people are going to be like, "Oh, let's vote for them. Why not? Just to prove they're not a traitor."
Yeah. It's funny because this is episode 8 that we're talking about, guys, and we open this episode with Candice being snowed by Rob in real time. Like, she's sitting there in the turret with him. He has just backstabbed her. And he's like kind of batting his eyes and saying, you know, as a human, I feel really bad. But as a player, like, I'm doing what and she's like, okay.
Yeah, like, she was smiling.
He just wins these people over.
Yeah.
So he says that he knows he has a fact that Candice needs. He knows that Colton is suspicious of Candice. And he's like, I know she needs to know this. So he says he's not telling her because she's lying to his face. So, like, he's playing the game right there out loud, right in front of her. So Alan shows up and gives them a choice. Do you want to murder or do you want to recruit somebody? And Rob just wants the 2 of them to remain the traitors. Do you think it's because he just wants to take her out?
I think he just would think the same thing as me. I was going to ask you what you would choose to do. I think it's smarter because you just want less traitor. He knows what's up now, so he can control it. And then anyone he brings in, he wants to be able to do. As we see, he follows through and does that.
Yeah.
So in the past, people have reflexively wanted to bring in another person in other seasons. And I've always questioned why they want to do that so quickly. But I think he chose correctly.
I absolutely think he chose correctly.
Candice too, though. Give her credit. She didn't want to bring anyone else in either.
No, she didn't. She didn't. But I have a Freudian slip here. I wrote, Rob chooses not to seduce anyone tonight. I meant recruit and I wrote seduce. Wow. So who will they murder? Okay, so they throw out some names. They say Steven, he's random and he's low key. Rob does not want to murder Colton, but it's a possibility. It's on the table. And Natalie is a really strong voice at the table. So he is brilliant here because he knows that it needs to be Colton to make it look like Candice is the traitor.
Yep.
So he just kind of, notice how he just subtly puts it out there and says, but I don't want to send Colton home, knowing she's mad at him. So she's going to send Colton home. It was genius.
That's how I saw it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I saw it too. It was smart in that way. And it was also smart because Colton needed to go home.
Colton so needed to go home. Yeah. Thank God.
And I have to say the whole Colton, I'm waiting for Dorinda to go too. Yes. But like the whole Colton, Dorinda, Ron, it's offline. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many people are paying attention, but it's all become so messy and weird. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, let's get on with the show.
And then Ron did some kind of charity thing with Lisa, and she looks like she's hostage in that whole thing. She says 3 words.
I don't know. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. When you enter the domain, you know this, when you enter the domain of reality television, mm-hmm. anything is possible.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a world of possibilities.
It's true.
Not good ones, but
not good ones. So we have breakfast, and there's a small group that comes in first, and it's Tara, Johnny, Eric, and Maura. And Tara's like, are they recruiting someone? So Tara later says, I am terrible at this game. And I was literally saying at the same time, she is terrible at this game.
Oh my man. Her and Johnny both, they're talking too much.
Yeah.
Johnny too. He was like, this could happen or this could happen. If I was sitting there, I'd be like, you got a lot on your mind there, Johnny. Maybe you're thinking of something. Like,
loved
it was
his
suspicious.
Outfit. Loved his outfit. He had the little.
I really like him a lot.
He had like the little. Oh God, I don't know fashion terms. Like see-through gloves, like see-through fabric.
I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna let it go. Yeah, see-through fabric.
With the little ruffles on the bottom.
Translucent? Is that what you mean?
No, it's just like light fabric. I saw it. Oh. And he has like little ruffles on the bottom, and he has like his cute little
yes.
He just looks adorable. I love Johnny so much. I want Rob to win, but I wouldn't be upset if Rob, Johnny, and Tara can somehow all go together to the end.
Okay, that's interesting. I was going to ask. I always forget. In the first episode, we should have said who we want to win, who we think is going to win.
I know.
But
I would not have said Rob. I'll be very honest. He was not on my radar first episode.
I kind of feel like after this episode, I am more worried for him. I just think there's been a lot of attention around him. And I don't know. I keep on feeling like in the end, it's going to be like the dancer guy whose name I can never remember. What's
Mark?
His name? Mark
Ballast? No.
I feel like he's going to win or something.
Do you think, or Kristen, who like we don't hear boo from? Do you think that?
Kristen is smart.
So remind me again, does only one person win?
It can be, it depends.
That's
people,
not an answer.
Well, because
just kidding.
What happens is there's a certain amount of people who are left at the end, mm-hmm. and then they choose, or do we think there's any traitors left? So when you say the end, there's kind of sometimes several ends.
Okay.
Because then someone will say, yes, I do think there's a traitor. And it kind of whittles down.
Okay.
But in the end, usually I think if I remember correctly, it's usually 3. I think they usually bring 3 people to the final.
And they split the money 3 ways?
Well, then that's when it becomes a quest. Another game begins of, okay, now before we end, are all the traitors eliminated? Because if they say yes and there aren't, then the traitor wins.
Okay, but don't they... I'm sorry to do this to you, but don't they keep replacing the traitors as they get voted out? So won't there always be a traitor? Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Today's episode is brought to you by Grow Therapy. Was January supposed to be your big, fresh start? Well, just like Manon dragging Anthony onto 90 Day Fiancé the other way, sometimes the pressure to fix everything at once just can leave you feeling stuck or may not work out the way you thought it would. But that's okay. If January didn't go the way you hoped, don't stress. February is just as good a time to start feeling better. With Grow Therapy, finding the right therapist is easy, personalized, and covered by insurance. Whether it's your first time in therapy or your 50th, Grow makes it easier to find a therapist who fits you, not the other way around. They connect you with thousands of independent licensed therapists across the United States, offering both virtual and in-person sessions, nights and weekends. You can search by what matters, like insurance, specialty, identity, or availability, and get in as little as 2 days. And if something comes up, you can cancel up to 24 hours in advance at no cost. There are no subscriptions, no long-term commitments. You just pay per session. Grow helps you find therapy on your time. And you don't have to be in distress to start therapy. Think of it like maintenance for your mental health. Whatever challenges you're facing, Grow Therapy is here to help. Grow accepts over 100 insurance plans, including Medicaid in some states. Sessions average about $21 with insurance, and some pay as little as $0, depending on their plan. Visit growtherapy.com/LMR today to get started. That's growtherapy.com/LMR. growtherapy.com/LMR. Availability and coverage vary by state and insurance plan. The link is in the show notes. Thank you so much, Grow Therapy, for sponsoring this show. Today's episode is brought to you by Lumi Gummies. Have you guys been watching this week's episodes with us? Between Robin refusing to apologize to anyone for anything, Chloe's absolute mistreatment on the Totell-all, and Rick's shenanigans on Before the 90, I am sometimes worked into such a tizzy that I have a hard time calming down at the end of the night. Thankfully, this is where Lumi Gummies comes in. Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-day distressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. With all this trash I'm watching, I was finding myself still worked up and unable to turn off my mind when it was time for bed. Then I tried Lumi Gummies Plum Berry Runts. Just one 5-milligram gummy an hour before bed, and this indica treat sends me straight to Dreamsville. And I wake up feeling super well rested without any grogginess. And if you're like me, wanting to embark on your gummy journey, but not quite sure where to start, Lumi has one of the best websites in the business, breaking down each product, giving you an idea of how you will feel. Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com, that's L-U-M-I gummies.com, and use code LittleMissRecap for 30% off your order. Again, that's L-U-M-I gummies.com, code LittleMissRecap. Lumis.com, code LittleMissRecap. Link is in the show notes. Thank you, Lumi, for the sponsorship.
Well, there could be more than one.
Okay. All right.
Right. So there does. Now this is a question that came today, which is when at the end, when Alan says to him, you now have to give someone an ultimatum.
Mm-hmm.
Either they become a traitor or go
they're
home.
Out. Yeah.
Who's going to go home?
Yeah, nobody.
So
yeah,
it's because they never want there to only be one traitor for an extended period of time. Because then the game could end. They could eliminate all the traitors with like 10 people there.
Okay, I got
So they have to keep on bringing another one in.
But towards the end, they're okay with if there's like one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That makes total
100%.
sense. Okay.
Yes. So when it gets to that end point, they won't make them add another one. You're right. When there's like 3-4 people left.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see it get real.
And also they always change. That's another thing about this show is they change the rules constantly. We still have that dagger out there that gives Rob 2 votes.
Yeah.
It's more fun. The gameplay is a good part of it.
Yeah.
And the strategery, but they'll all of a sudden Alan will walk in there and go, we have something new, and then it changes everything.
Okay.
So
yeah, that is wild. I feel like they're still tweaking the formula.
Totally.
We talk a lot about this in terms of like Love is Blind, right? And stuff like that. Like, I think it's good to tweak the formula.
I agree.
But I don't know if you need to tweak it constantly, but I think it's good to tweak it.
Well, you have something like Survivor, which some people got really annoyed with because they totally throw in these crazy new idols and this and that and do it too much.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like in sports, you have baseball, which wouldn't change forever, and football, which would change to be on TV. Like, we'll do anything for more TV viewers.
Yeah.
And look what you have now. Everyone's an NFL fan and nobody even plays baseball or knows what it is. Well, I shouldn't say no one, but it's like the fourth most popular sport in America.
My mother's sitting home watching baseball all the time.
I've come to appreciate baseball later in life. Didn't like it when I was a kid, though.
Not me. So Dorinda comes in and she says she really thought she was going home because she was so loyal to Lisa. And I'm with you. She could go home. I hate her. She's gross. Oh, no, what?
I'm just laughing how we transitioned from the baseball right to Dorinda. She's like, not me, not baseball, not me.
So anyway, Dorinda.
Yeah, I ever since I kind of realized who Dorinda is, I'm waiting for her to go home. She's not doing much.
So now Maura's like, wait a minute, Candice could be a traitor. Why did she do that weird throwaway vote?
Yeah.
Candice, girl, that was so obvious.
Yep.
She should have just voted for Colton.
Yeah. And she hasn't watched the show before because this has happened 2 or 3 times before where a traitor has given themselves away by going after
the other one.
And this is another fun thing too. Remember how in the beginning of the season we talked about wait till you see the traitors go at each other.
Yeah.
Now we're in it.
They're going at each other.
That's the whole show.
You're right. It makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Johnny maintains his alliance to Tara, but he says he really does like Candice. And Candice explains that she believed Natalie. So Natalie and Lisa were the ones getting the votes, and she believed Natalie and she didn't want to vote against Lisa. So she just threw a nothing vote out there, and she knew everyone liked Rob and they were he was not in danger of going home. I mean, I would buy that excuse because I'm an idiot and I'm pretty gullible with these things. I'd be like, okay, sure. So Colton is gone and I'm so happy. Goodbye, Lady Featherbottom, never to return. He has last words. I don't even care what they are. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Candice says
vamping on his way out.
Oh, I hate him. Candice says the goal of this was to cut the alliance between Rob and Colton. So that's why she chose Colton. We learned that was her decision. Everyone's talking, and then Rob drops his fork. And this becomes a thing. I'm like, wait, did he drop his fork? I had to go back and see if he dropped it. He did drop it. I saw that.
Yeah.
A rare misstep by Rob, if you will. His sweater's adorable too. I want to just put that out there.
It was a nice sweater. I actually thought that it was more of a real moment, and the fact that Candice brought it up later was to her detriment.
Oh, okay.
I really think so. Because he did just
drop his fork.
Yeah, it just dropped his. Yeah, it had nothing to do with anything. So the fact that she brought it up later made it seem almost like she was kind of like picking on him. Yeah, for dropping his fork.
Didn't somebody spill something a couple episodes ago all over the place?
I think Johnny spilled something.
Yeah, somebody spilled something. So now Rob tells the camera, it's like my favorite Mark Twain quote, which who has a favorite Mark Twain quote? It ain't the things you don't know that hurt you. It's the things you think you know for sure. So the correct quote is, it ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble. It's what you know for sure that just ain't so. Same message. He got it real close.
Close, but you know what? I'm going to have to say that the original quote is better. I like the original quote.
Yeah.
But it is a deep thought for him to have at this point.
Thought. I liked it. And don't forget, they don't have their phones. So maybe he just, misremembered it. Rob probably has a list of quotes. Like my dad, I don't know if I told you this, has a list of jokes in his wallet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That he wrote down that he just like the beginning, because he knows them, but like just the start of it. And when he needs a joke, he pulls the list out and he starts telling jokes. Maybe Rob has literature quotes in his wallet.
I really have so much respect for writer downers. I'm just not a writer downer. Like I don't have like a list of even like when we're doing the TV shows of you were on our TV shows.
I have
There you
this
go.
by my computer at all times that I just write shit all over the place.
Writer, say I'm not a writer downer. I remember things though.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You don't need to write things down then.
Oh. I should do it.
So Rob says Colton has spoken openly about being suspicious of Candice. So killing him draws a direct line to Candice. And Alan comes in. He has a floral suit on and he looks like he's wearing my great grandmother's couch.
That's what I was saying. Yes. Couch or drapes. And you know what I thought? To make a comment on his style this episode, it was a little bit pared back. They just added a couple of things to this basic floral suit. And I think that is as a response to the tremendous outfits last episode and the big ball that they had.
That's a good, yeah. It's like a palate cleanser.
That's exactly what it is. You know that they were sitting around and they said, what should we do for this episode? And Alan said, we've got to pull it back. You know, just pull it back a little bit.
Do you think he said, I need to look like a museum curator because I'm going to be in a museum?
I want to look like my mother.
The hair was pretty wild.
The hair was cool. It had like some color in it. Yeah. It looked almost like cotton candy.
I'm loving him. Like I always liked him, so I knew he was great, but I'm loving him. I mean,
he's awesome.
He's amazing. So he makes a comment about painting, and everyone's kind of worried, like, oh my God, who can paint? Of course, Rob can. I just wrote, is he a Renaissance man? Is he a Renaissance man? Is he the Paul Ingalls of our time?
And then they cut to Dorinda, and she's like this.
I know. Dorinda almost slid off her chair with that one. She's really like, oh my God. So Tara and Johnny are hilarious because they're so bad at this. And even Tara tells the camera, I'm so bad at this. How am I even here?
But we're finally getting a little bit of their
alliance.
Yes. So I like that. I'm cool with that.
And I don't think they're hiding it necessarily anymore.
If anybody knows anything about them, they're like a team. He keeps on saying it too. He's like my broadcasting partner.
Yes.
It's like, come on. We know that you know each other.
Yes.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Steven tells us he likes numbers and probability and percentages. So he wants to cozy up to Rob. Okay, stay in your lane. Okay, Steven. So Rob is now like gathering his group, the Dagger Six or whatever they call each other. And they all think Candice is the traitor. And Rob's like, yeah, well, on his deathbed, that's what Colton said to me.
Exactly.
But it was Candice.
So smart. And it was so subtle because everyone else was like going in on it. Getting excited. He's just like, yeah, well, this is what Colton said, you know? So I don't know what to take of it, but
I think he's really leaning into the, like, I'm a dumb, pretty boy. Do you know what I mean?
Why not? It's obviously worked for him. He's on TV.
Yeah. And he's like anything but. He's a silent threat is what he is. So Candice, meanwhile, is gathering Kristen and Johnny in the kitchen, and she's trying to direct them to Rob. She's like, he's so flustered. I mean, he even dropped his fork this morning.
No.
Okay. All right.
She's not good at this game. She hasn't been from the beginning. I like her, but her gameplay is not great.
I agree with you. Did you love this challenge? This was my favorite challenge.
It was fun.
I
thought it was cute.
Loved it.
It was cute.
This is a challenge I could participate in.
Definitely. Definitely.
So if you guys didn't watch it, they have to split into two teams, and one team is only 3 people, and it is Rob. Oh no, who is it? I don't know who it is. I just have Rob, Steven, and Kristen, right?
Yes. Yeah. Rob, Steven, and Kristen, and then they were on the inside.
Wait, hold on. The people who went to the warehouse was Rob, definitely Kristen, because she got the shield.
It was Mark too.
Mark. Okay.
Yeah.
So they go to the warehouse and it's full of like fake paintings, right?
Yeah.
And the other people have to, from a verbal description, like a written description, they have to reenact these paintings, take a picture of it and send it to those people. And they have to find the photo they think they're reenacting. It was great. I loved it. I could watch that all day long.
It was very fun.
So, Candice hates Rob. She tells us everyone wants to drink Rob's bathwater. I mean, okay. Rob, she goes,
when do I get my Rob? I want a Rob on this show.
No,
Portia was getting there, but she left so soon.
You had your bachelorette on Special Forces.
That's true.
Yes.
That is true.
Now it's my time to shine.
I take it back. You are Hannah. You are right. I had Hannah. She's so cute and so tough.
I had Rudy on that show, but it wasn't the same.
That's that. Well, I don't know.
And I don't look at Cody.
Yeah, that's true. You always, but yeah, there's always someone bad there. Well, who would you rather? Rob or not? I'm not going to say Cody. You thought I was going to say Cody or Rudy. Yeah, Rob or Rudy.
This is tough. At the age I'm at now, I think I'd rather Rudy.
Yes.
But 10 years ago, 100% Rob.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But you hadn't seen Rudy 10 years ago.
I wasn't into Rudy. Remember when we went to season 1, I was like,
That's true.
He's aged like fine wine.
He has gotten better.
Yes.
He has gotten better.
Somebody wrote me and said, I have a few FMKs for you and Axel around the Traitors. So I'll have to wait and get those. Yeah.
Interesting. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So Candice does have a good one-liner. She says, Rob getting a shield is like me running uphill. I don't want it.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, she's good.
So they're reenacting things, and Steven thinks he's like a director. Shut up, nerd, is what I have to say to him.
That was like me. I'd be like, I used to do video. I used to do it. I took the picture. It's like sometimes someone will find that, like, I'll just meet someone, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They'll be like, what did you, I'm a stay-at-home dad, do podcasting. Oh, but I used to be a cameraman and do editing and stuff. So then it'll be like some event. Oh, you take the picture. You used to be a cameraman or something. And I'll be like, it's kind of a different thing, but
okay. Sure. Okay.
Here you go. Do you want me to make a documentary about the event? I could do that, but here you go. I'll take the picture for you. But I thought it was kind of cute that he said that. And he was really serious. I'm into directing.
Yes.
They're all there to launch themselves. You know, that's kind of, I like when they just lean into it.
That's true. But what's hilarious is every time they're doing it, like they did the cow and stuff like that, Johnny always fucks everything up. Like they think Johnny's a horse when he's a cow, and they think like it's a pig's head, like it's a whole thing.
Because he's doing too much.
He's doing too much. He's doing too much. So now they're back at the castle after this, and we're chatting in small groups. It's what I call small whisper groups, because they're all in small groups whispering. And Johnny puts it together and says, Colton mentioned Candice yesterday. But so did Steven, or also Steven. And then Johnny goes, I sense boy energy. I really don't think Lisa was up there strategizing. So then Johnny gives Candice a heads up. He walks by Candice and he goes, hey, they're talking about you. Your name's on their radar. So is Johnny playing both sides?
You know, I think, again, he's doing too much. He talks too much. He's telling people too much.
Story of my life.
But it might work. You never know. You know what I mean? Because he's innocuous in a sense that people expect that from him.
That's true.
So sometimes you can get away with it.
That's true. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Dorinda brings up that Lisa gave all of her gold in one of the challenges to Steven, and it was weird.
That was kind of interesting that she
was
brought
interesting.
That back up. Yes. I was like, this is good. Okay. Yeah. Now you have something.
That's a legitimate, like, that is interesting.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Candice and Steven are talking, and Dorinda and Johnny try to go in the room, and Candice is like, can we just have a minute, please? And they're walking out, and Dorinda goes, well, that was telling. Candice is really trying hard to steer them in Rob's direction. And she's kind of painting Rob as the Iago in this situation. Yeah. She's like, Colton isn't that smart. He had somebody in his ear. Who is it? Who's the puppet master?
She's trying too hard and to get out of the room. She's desperate. She knows, you can tell that she knows that she was fighting from the lesser position.
Yeah.
Right. That
Yeah.
Rob
She was
had it
getting
over on
scrappy.
her already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So Rob apologizes. Rob comes in and he throws Steven out, and it's he and Candice. And he's like, "You're taking this personally, and it's a game." And Candice reads him for filth. She tells him he's a snake, and that if she gets banished tonight, your name is going to come up. And he says, "Well, that's bad sportsmanship." I loved how calm he stayed.
And why is she calling a guy who has snake tattoos all over
A
him a
snake.
snake? He likes
It's not an insult.
snakes.
Yeah.
It's not an insult to
Yeah.
him. She's like complimenting him.
He's going to
I
tell
don't
you
get it.
some fun snake facts. So Rob, or I'm sorry, now we're at the round table. And Johnny mentions Steven. He's like, Colton had mentioned, can we please just let Colton be dead?
Yeah. Well,
not in real life. Obviously.
He talked a lot, you know, he had an effect.
He did. So Dorinda says, it's weird that Lisa dumped the gold in your spot, Steven, in that last challenge. And he corrects her, and he is right. He's like, no, I asked her for the gold. She didn't just come over and give it to me out of the kindness of her heart. I went over and said, can I have your gold? I need it.
He's good. The way he said this, after he was done talking, I was like, I totally believe him.
Yeah.
This is over. He squashed it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why it was so, that's what I'm saying about Candice is she's just not playing this right. And the whole thing didn't work out.
I agree. Eric brings up Candice's throwaway vote, and then Candice throws Tara under the bus. Like, I was like, where are we all going? Poor Tara. She's done nothing to anybody. So she's like, well, Tara voted for Natalie. She's the one who rallied the votes for Natalie. And Natalie's like, wow, fuck you, Tara. So Candice brings up Rob being nervous at breakfast. Nobody's really buying this, but she's going hard at Rob, and people are getting suspicious. She accuses him of using Colton as his mouthpiece, and Candice and Rob get into it. Now it's time to vote. Rob is not going to use the dagger. Most people vote for Candice, but Natalie votes for Tara, and Rob, it comes down to Rob. He's the deciding vote, and it goes to Candice. And Candice leaves and reveals she's a traitor.
Yeah, I think everyone did, right? It was just the vote for Tara.
Yeah.
Which then Natalie later is like, I don't know why I did that.
Well, who did Candice vote for?
Oh, that's true.
She probably voted for Rob.
Who did Candice vote for? Did they show her vote?
I don't
know if they showed her vote.
I don't know. Maybe Natalie? Guys, let us know.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Either way, it shows that she had her campaigning had zero effect. Even Johnny voted for her.
Yeah.
In the end, right? And everyone was and you could see she was kind of, I understand what Rob's saying. Everyone says this is a game. This isn't. You know what? If you're a human being, I don't know that I could separate it. If I heard everyone at the table say, "Hey, Axel, get the fuck out of here," I would be a little hurt.
I'd probably be crying. I'd probably be crying.
I would be hurt no matter what. And also, you're talking about these are entertainers and performers. They probably have a much, thinner skin than most people. They desire a lot of attention. I don't know what that's like.
True. I have no idea. No clue.
I know these people tend to be emotional, artistic, creative, and very handsome. But
you're right. I would cry.
Yes, I would cry too. So he really turned the tables against her, and it was pretty shocking.
Here's my question for you, though. Was this his plan all along? Because he's like, I did it. Like, did he go in from the beginning with, I'm taking Lisa and Candice out?
I don't
think he ever had any intention of playing with them.
No, I think he had the intention of being the sole winner, and he took his time, and instead of creating opportunities, he took them when they came to him. He took advantage of the opportunities that came to him. And that's why he's such a good game player in my mind, because he's not creating it. He's letting other people do it. And that does take a lot of confidence, so he's used to, I'm sure that he is a dude who is used to sitting back and letting the ladies come to him.
You think?
You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Yes.
he's like walking up to every girl and being like, "Hey girl, how you doing?" He's just like standing there and some girl comes up and goes, "Hi Rob, that's a nice snake tattoo." And then he says, "Hi Amy, how are you doing?"
He's like, "Get away from me, weirdo."
He's like, "Hey, I heard your podcast."
So Rob is, very happy. He's sitting there with the big grin on his face, but he does say, I'm probably the most vulnerable right now that I've ever been in the game.
That's so smart too. That's why he's smart. Yeah. He knows that. Yeah.
So now some of them are talking about Johnny being a traitor. I'm like, Johnny? Okay. And Kristen literally says when Rob's name is brought up, there's no way that sweet, sweet man would be a traitor. Wow. Kristen, I see you. You see me. In the turret, Alan asks Rob how it feels to be the slayer of housewives. I thought that was pretty good.
That was good.
And he tells him, you must recruit one person to join you. You have to give them an ultimatum. They have to join you or they die. And Rob says his plan is to pick, he rolls out a couple plans. He says one is to pick the most suspicious, who's Johnny, so he could just get voted out.
Yep.
But the other plan is to pick someone really smart who they can ride out to the end with, like Eric or Mark. So then we see that he has chosen Eric, and Eric is pissed. He's really pissed. And he says, I just want to be left alone. This is what happens when you're nice. And that's it. And then we see him get to the turret and he sees Rob and we see him like freak out and then it ends.
Yeah.
And that's it. Next week, they have to stuff themselves into little boxes. No, thank you.
I thought that this was a very good choice on his part because there is no reason to choose Johnny. You're just giving him power.
Well, and Johnny's just going to like save Tara.
Exactly. He's made the right choice.
Already. Yeah.
That's what I said to my wife while he was talking about it. I was like, go K-pop, go K-pop. And he did it. He went with the K-pop.
When you go with the K-pop, you never go wrong.
You don't. You're always bussing and there's no skibbity toilet involved.
Hey, did you see the Lego K-pop thing?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
yes.
We expect to see that in your Lego room next time you're on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. I actually went to a Lego get-together last night. It was very fun.
Oh, that's fun. Is it just a bunch of people who play Legos?
Well, we don't play. We build.
Yes, but, I'm sorry. Hey, I took my Legos to college. No shade. No shade.
Well, no, some people do play. I shouldn't say that. That's not right. Yes, it was adult Lego people. There were just 3 of us. It was the first month that they were doing it. So there's just 3 dudes in a room, 3 dudes over 40 talking about Lego.
I think that'd be fun. Now, is your wife going to join you or is it boys only? Oh, you could bring your son.
No, it's adults.
Okay.
Well,
sorry.
He does another. It's in different. It's in different areas. Originally, it started in a different area as a booze and build at a bar.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. So I'm gonna find the bar because it was at a church, and I almost burst into flames when I walked through the doors.
Yeah, what are you doing?
So I had to hide myself.
Yeah.
Right. And then I had to run as fast as I can. No, I went to, it was fun, but I think he's from a different area. So I'm going to find a bar for it and we'll get it happening. But it was actually fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Talk about it. Yeah. It's good to talk about my little obsession.
Yeah. I like that. All right, my friend, we've said it all. We covered a lot today.
We did. You did great. Thank you.
Guys, if you haven't already, go over and check out Axel's podcast where I was invited with the Big Kids Club to talk about our favorite shows of 2025. And I mean, I didn't feel very smart when I finished because you guys are all like, oh, the technical aspect of this and the directing here and there. And I'm just like, I like Back to the Frontier because the boys are cute.
No, we have such a fun time. We were so happy to have you.
Such a good group of co-hosts over there.
Thank you.
You really
awesome
do.
People.
Yeah, they're great. So go listen to that. And then you're doing the listener one this weekend, or did you do it?
No, next week we're going to do another one because we have like 15 or something now more lists of people who sent it in, and we'll just talk about the TV of 2025. What was everyone's favorites?
Okay, I'm telling you, the Night of the Seven Kingdoms is becoming my favorite currently. Love
that last episode.
Love
it's so sweet, isn't it?
Love
just
it.
Like
it's wholesome fun.
So awesome.
It's wholesome. I like it.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Axel. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show, the best way you can do that is to join our Twin Flame universe, which is our Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscription feeds. The links for those are in the show notes. You get ad-free episodes and a ton of bonus content. You can also subscribe to the feed so you don't miss an episode, share the show with a friend, and leave a 5-star review. To contact the show, please email me directly at amy@littlemissrecap.com or join our Facebook group Backdoor Friends. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.